Shit.
This is Touchdowns and Tangents with Josh Hart.
Everybody relax.
And what's good, everybody? It's Touchdowns and Tangents, live from the Good News radio station. I'm Pete D. Camarillo.
I'm Kenneth Frank James Berry, a Rams fan.
And we're joined by some special guests here from the lovely Courtside Radio.
One of them might be, the other is just, honestly, just a scorned loser.
You're talking about D. Ford?
Alex, he's talking to you.
Only if the Celtics, give
Hell
away.
no, that shit ain't kosher. No, he ain't talking about me.
But yeah, man, they're also stars on the Sports Me app. Shout out to Alex Hymes. What's good, man?
Shalom, it's good to be here.
And shout out to Mykell, the point guard.
You forgot the marvelous, wonderful, terrific, great, the one.
I know you're not describing. I know you're not describing D. Ford.
I know you're clearly describing the majesticness and the synergy of Rams fans in this room right now.
Okay, this is why I'm here. Kenny, listeners, you know by now that Kenny is
the
not.
The streets know me. You can't say anything.
People,
they know me.
His bandwagon forms have gone through. He's officially transferred. He's no longer a Chiefs fan.
He signed his free agency.
So I didn't know.
I took my talents, to LA because I'm already here.
I feel it, but where your Raider gear?
What
you're
talent?
A Raider fan.
So much talent that honestly it trumps whatever the Chiefs did this year.
Hey.
Oh my God.
In radio, that's called diversion.
But when you become a Rams fan after they make it to the Super Bowl, it doesn't count.
I was technically okay. First off, as I've told Pete, none of y'all even remember that year that the Rams were like 7-9 and won two playoff games, and Brandon Malamud.
Yeah, you don't even remember his name. Yeah. Shut your ass up.
No, he has a long ass name.
Shit.
His name's Brandon Malamud. He was a tight end out of Arizona.
No, I know who he was.
Hey, no, hard was for me to say his last name.
Who was the quarterback?
Mark Bulger. Mike Martz was the head coach.
He just knows his
Torrey Holt at the end of his career was on
the Scott Linehan days.
Leonard Little was first off, no.
Scott
Linehan never made the playoffs.
I was on the episode earlier, and we did discuss Raiders and how the Raiders were going to be better than the Chiefs and all this. He's a Raiders fan.
And they have three first round draft picks, and you might lose your best players on defense.
But yeah, man.
They also have John Gruden.
But yeah, man. In case you've been living in a fucking rock, it's Super Bowl weekend. Super Bowl week.
Andy Reid can't get it up.
The Rams are in the Super Bowl. We've been talking about it for 2 weeks. And, of course, the Patriots as well, as per usual.
Boo.
Wait, hold on.
Sour Chiefs fan. Get out of here.
So, let's start off with you, Alex. Tell me why. Tell us, non-Patriots fans,
on
Patriots
white
haters. No, sell us on why we shouldn't hate the Patriots in this game.
Look, I'm not going to preach by any means to not hate on the Patriots. I'm not going to be that guy. But I will say the one thing that's really cool that I've been trying to stress to people is this is the second Boston-Los Angeles sports championship series we've seen this year. Just from a standpoint of sports, that's freaking cool, man. Like, how many times do you actually get to say you've seen the same two cities play in a sports series, not just once but twice in the same year?
That's a good point. Not a lot of people are hitting that,
and that's freaking awesome. Like, regardless of outcome, that's just cool within itself. Because Boston already has won this year with the Red Sox beating the Dodgers, and if the Rams happen to beat the Patriots, it's 1-1. Then it becomes a city rivalry.
Don't say happen to be. Say if Goodell puts in the card.
If a tuck rule happens?
Yeah, if tuck rule happens.
Shout out to the tuck rule. Thank you very much.
But, that's what we're not going to do.
Hey, at least he knows what's up. At least he can admit it.
Guess what? The Raiders are like that ex that I care about, but they're stupid, and I can't watch them sabotage their lives anymore, so I just leave them where they're at. I got to move on. I got to be happy, too.
I got like 3 of those.
Hey, Rams, do not lose because Kenny will not be a fan anymore.
No, I will. Hey, Rams, at least we're not the Chiefs.
Okay.
How are you the second best team in your state and the Rams already moved out of St. Louis?
We're
out of Missouri.
All
right, let me go to you now. Point guard.
Didn't they lose?
What's up?
Didn't they lose, bro?
As a fan of a random ass team in LA, you got the hometown team in the Super Bowl versus the dynasty. Who do you go for?
He's only rooting against us solely because we just pounded the Chiefs into oblivion.
They pushed your shit in.
They beat us by 6. It wasn't a pounding. It was
it was a slow methodical pounding.
We came from behind and did the pounding.
It was a
slowly.
Tiana Trump pounding.
Something about
Daddy gave it slowly.
Tiana Trump.
Yo, we're never getting an FCC license after that. That shit was obscene.
The Chiefs got pounded worse
Not
than
as bad as the
Someone
Chiefs
get legal on the phone.
No.
Hey,
you
hold
have
on,
a
legal?
point.
Okay, hold on, legal. Yeah, they said it's cool.
Bro, you are right. Like, honestly, the Chiefs got pounded worse than America's getting fucked by Trump right now. So let's just be real. There you go.
Okay.
We were trying not to say the F word.
And that's the non-brown
I'm
person
sorry.
in the room.
That's the whitest man in the room.
Jew in the room.
Hey, we can't actually say Jew in the room.
Hey, so the reason why they are going to lose is because
They're all going to lose?
No,
There's
the
going to be apocalypse?
no the
Breaking
reason why-
news.
The reason why the
Tie,
Patriots,
Switzerland,
the Patriots are going to lose because
white
they
privilege.
won't be able to pound the Rams. And the Rams defense is going to play a lot like that Jacksonville defense did earlier in the season.
More like the Giants in the Super Bowl where they just play
That
press
too.
every
Bro,
play.
get the hell out
That
of
too,
here
but
before you get smacked.
I just think that they're going to
on my
attack
show.
them.
Shit.
I think that they're going to attack them that way up the middle with Sue and Aaron Donald, and then you have two, good corners on the outside. Remember last year when Patriots played the Chiefs, they didn't throw on Marcus Peters' side, so they know that.
Because the other corners were trash and getting lit up all day. Steve Nelson.
No, but
Hi.
Chiefs won that game last year.
Steve
versus
Nelson's
the
still
Patriots.
trash. I just want to say Steve Nelson's trash.
According to PFF, he isn't.
Oh, here we
Oh
go with the PFF.
That's repeat. That's repeat right there. But I just think that they're going to be able to score points.
Damn.
They're going to be able. They're going to be able to run the ball. They're going to, they're going to be able to make some passing plays. And I just think McVay is going to.
But for the record, the Rams, the team that used to play 20 miles away from your team, if they win,
And was more popular even when they were
you're
terrible.
not gonna be a fan of them, right?
Never.
That stadium's
I
still there.
Hey, I told you guys before the show that I would be at the parade with Chiefs gear on.
Come
I won't
you're
be
gonna
clapping.
that guy?
You're the
just
pettiest ex-girlfriend I have
I'm
ever
gonna
like,
be-
honestly,
Hey, I'm gonna be there chilling.
they're
Probably.
like a light-skinned future.
Hey, I don't have 8 kids though, man. Don't put that on me, man.
You got 8 pain babies.
Don't you put that on him, Ricky Bobby. It's some bad juju.
All right,
But I got Rams in the close game.
all right. Now let me go to the other special guest in the room, the one who's not on the mic right now. Shout out to Jackie, host of Ladies Night, one of the founding women of the Good News radio station.
Yes, sir.
So Jackie, let me ask you,
The Rams fan club president.
yes, and someone.
Inglewood Rams, not LA. Inglewood Rams.
What?
Oh, so she approved your bandwagon paperwork.
No, actually,
Wait a minute. Okay, I'm welcoming all Rams fans, okay? Because LA did not have a team for a long time.
talk your shit, Jackie.
So he is more than welcome to join the Ram family, okay?
And I have more Rams knowledge than most Rams.
So
fans.
on that note, let me ask you, what would a Super Bowl win mean, first to you, and then second, just overall to the city of LA, Los Angeles? County.
I definitely think we need this. I'm also a Dodger fan, and if you guys follow the Dodgers, you know they went to the World Series 2 years in a row, and they
Nope.
let us down badly.
Kurt
To
Frazier.
Chicago and Boston.
So, and now we're up against Boston again.
Pray
So
for
it's like,
Kershaw.
I really, really, really think that this win would be great for the city. We need it. And to be honest, everybody's calling the Rams fans bandwagon fans. At the end of the day, LA has not had a team for so long. And yes, LA is a melting pot and is filled with people who are not even from LA, which they bring their love for their teams here. But I've been to New Orleans, I've been to Texas, and the vibe that I got there, the love, the unity as a team, I want to bring that here to LA. So I think if we win the Super Bowl, we'll start something, create a vibe like that's going to bring pride and to LA that we need.
You know who
Because
they
everybody
are?
calls LA so fake.
No, and here's why.
Like-
I appreciate your rah-rah and all that, but let's really talk about it. First of all, can we call them the San Fernando Valley Rams because they play in Thousand Oaks?
Shut your ass up.
First of all.
That's
and
what they
then
practice.
and then even
You're
before
dude
that,
really does
they paid
do
in Anna
grammar checks on all your.
No one
friends.
wants to be a Chargers fan,
and then
okay?
they played in Anaheim for like 10 years. So like this
That is
whole
true.
heart of the city of LA
Facts.
is like okay.
Hey, Peter's
I
preaching.
guess
Wait,
I guess that really is LA because they don't even know where they're from and
But
they're really just
where do
cultural
the
trained.
Lakers? Where do the Lakers practice? They practice over
Al
there.
Segundo
Exactly.
by the freeway.
So it's
I mean
the
by
same
the
thing.
airport.
What you're saying over your San Fernando
You know where
Valley.
the, you know where the,
It's
you
the same thing.
know who doesn't
it's
practice
not.
in LA? The Clippers.
Come on, you gonna tell me you consider Thousand Oaks LA?
No.
That's
the Valley,
that's
bro.
Simi Valley.
Yeah, it's Simi
They
Valley.
playing for Simi Valley.
Wow.
Hey, let me tell you.
Says the guy from
Clippers
the
suck.
IE.
Hey, the Ram fans like Kenny. They're just the Warrior fans all over.
Well,
again.
time out on
They're
the
just-
record. He said I'm a Rams fan. He said it. On the record, whatever his punchline was, he said I was a Rams fan first.
Nah, because you're like the Warrior fans. People just popped up and, hey, baby, it's Warriors all day. Like, do you know who Baron Davis is? Do you know who Matt Barnes is?
I do.
Do you know who Adonna Foyle is?
Yeah,
Do you know
That was the
Jason
worst
Richardson?
contract
We
at the
believe.
time. That
We
was the
believe.
worst contract.
Tim
But-
Hardaway, guys like that. So guys like
Jason
Kenny,
Richardson.
Let me tell you about guys like
I
Kenny.
said that name already.
Guys like
They're
Kenny,
pretty awesome. I know.
they're looking to be accepted by anyone that they feel that are winners.
Have
So
you met
the
me?
Rams started winning, and he's just like, my Raiders suck, so I'm just going to join them. Go back to being a Raider fan because
Or now he
right.
considers LA his home and he wants to adapt to the team where he lives at.
Kenny, where
All
you
right,
from?
I'm from East Oakland,
Yeah, but
He's
now
not an LA fan.
but I've lived in LA.
Damn, he's getting hot.
he lives in LA.
Mikhail's
Wait,
gonna
wait,
take
wait.
his shirt off. Some fans might be told.
Are you from Kansas City?
We got to get one thing clear, though. We got to
First
get
off,
one thing clear.
Pete
Can we all
loses his
agree?
shirt.
The freaking Raiders suck, right?
Right.
Yeah,
There we
Yes.
go.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Raiders suck.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
like Joe
that's-
Budden. I don't have any exes.
All right, all right. Let me go back to you, Hymes. Let me ask you
Can I
this.
rebut what he said though?
First of all, no, you can get back to that later.
But I ethered him already. We good.
I'm a takeover though.
Let me ask you this. So first of all, tell us how you became a Patriots fan.
Takeover.
All right.
And then second of all, what do you make of Patriots bandwagon?
Okay, so people would ask me and assume immediately that I was a bandwagon fan because I'm born and raised in Los Angeles. But my mom is from Boston, Massachusetts. My dad went to med school out in Massachusetts. My dad actually was the team doctor for the Raiders when they were out here in LA all those years ago. So I have like connections to all these different teams. But for me, I'm still a diehard Patriot fan because I was raised that way to be a Celtics, Patriots, Red Sox, Bruins fan because of my grandpa Stanley. My mom's dad. She loved watching the games with him, so she watched the games with me and made me grow up with that sport.
And to be fair, with Boston sports culture, you can't just pick one team. Like if you're in for
No, you're in for everything.
you're in for opinion for.
But
opinion.
I'm very much aware that I root for LA teams to play super well. I want to see Boston and LA rivalry games because that's what matters to me. I mean, let's face it. Like,
Well, that's your family, right? I'm sure.
well, that, but also like everyone wants to see the Lakers and Celtics play. That's the rivalry in history that's set in stone that we all want to see.
No, we
Yeah.
don't.
I want.
Okay, why are you acting like somebody who got snapped in Avengers?
This
want
dude
to
is
watch-
so petty about his
talking shit
Kansas
from
City
the-
Chiefs that
talking
aren't even
shit
his
from
home
the-
He's
team.
sick.
Okay, Star
He's
Lord.
sick.
He's Star Lord.
I'm
He
angry.
was trying to call out.
Bro, he's Star Lord. It's okay.
I'm angry.
Are you from Kansas City?
I'm mad.
He's saying he's angry with
Hey,
a smile
so
right
this
now.
is why.
Okay.
This is why I'm mad because I'm trying to not, have
Can
a crazy
someone-
outburst.
Can someone cue the James Brown?
The reason
thing?
why I'm
I'm
mad,
mad.
because we're supposed to be talking Chiefs Rams right now.
I'm mad.
He just did a James Brown impression. That's pretty good.
Where's my girlfriend?
Jimmy Brown.
There we go, sir.
You're
All
an
right.
NBA. You're officially an NBA. You can't repeat that.
go.
You know
So
what
let me ask you this
What's
then.
NBA?
Considering this exact matchup happened 17 years ago, it birthed Tom Brady, it birthed the dynasty. So
Tuck rule.
there's full-on high school
that was
graduates
actually not the tough
who
rule.
became fans at that moment. Do you
was,
still embrace them as
Spygate.
fans?
Look, it's shitty to admit,
Oh, Spygate was
but
that game.
no matter what,
That game was
you're going to
fun.
have
Oh, yeah.
fans that join as soon as teams get good, right? And it's almost a time thing. Like with the Warriors fans, they're bandwagoners still.
I'm a Lakers
Admittedly.
fan, by the way. Always have been.
Yeah, well, you're also a apparent transferred Rams fan. So
No. I'm multifaceted.
Hey, so
I hated the Warriors when I
Your
was
scouting
developing.
report says transferred too many times.
Yeah.
Like
No,
the NFL
that's my
drafts.
transcript.
No, it says no. You have it wrong. It says transgendered.
Oh,
No.
I'm not touching that
No.
one. I'm not getting me too. That was Hymes.
like a Patriot.
We got an all gender bathroom at the Good
No,
News
I
Radio
have
Station.
Rob
Let's
Romantic.
just make
no
that
hate.
clear.
I have no hate whatsoever.
This is
I'm
an
an equal
inclusive.
opportunist.
If you're Jewish,
This
you
ain't
have
the
to be
Ringer
inclusive.
podcast. Come on, man.
Hey, I can tell you what Patriot fans are. Patriot fans are like Beyonce fans. Beyonce.
Now you want Beyonce fans pissed at you.
No,
You a devilish?
let me hear this.
You literally just
Because-
you just screwed yourself.
No, the
so
Beehive.
bad.
Beyonce is great. We
then
all
sh-
know this, right? She's great, and she's been on a great run, just like the Patriots. Great
Get
run,
right gonna
great
fuck you
run.
up.
And they just, she had a little bit of help because she married Jay-Z, who's a near billionaire, and signed with
wait.
label.
This is where
there's a point at the end of this, right?
You screwed yourself so bad. You screwed yourself worse than the Chiefs did.